Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I seek refuge in Allah from Satan the outcast. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. May the peace and mercy of Allah be upon our noble Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, his family, his household, and to those who are still on his paths till the day of judgment. May Allah continue to be with each and every one of us. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Today happened to be another splendid day. This is an opportunity for us to praise Almighty Allah, who made it possible for us to see this wonderful day. It is not by our power or by our might, simply because of Allah's favors, Allah's mercy on us. That is why we are among the living. So we should not forget to always thank Him. My esteemed viewers, I still want to urge each and every one of you to please subscribe by pressing the subscribe button. You press it, you subscribe, so that subsequent videos, if any latest video comes out, you'll be notified. As you subscribe, Allah will continue to reward you. Our today's topic is going to center on the way out for the world, challenges. The way out for the world challenges. That is our topic today, inshallah. What is the way out for the world challenges today? The world has been bedeviled with a lot of challenges. All nations are not left out. Every nation are suffering. They are crying because of different kind of challenges that is befalling them. All these things are not new. Our textual authority, the glorious Quran, has explained it all. So, what is the way out for the world challenges? The way out for the world challenges is the way out is found in the glorious Quran, especially chapter 8, verse 2. That is Surah Al-Anfal. That is Quran 8, verse 2. Explain it all. Where Allah is telling us that the believers are known when Allah is mentioned. What happens to them? They have a fear in their hearts. The believers are known when Allah is mentioned. They have a fear in their hearts. So this is a verse that is telling us, pointing to us that once we have a fearful heart, automatically we know that anything we want to do, Allah is watching us. Some people will simply put people that have Allah's consciousness. People will say it Allah's people that have Allah's consciousness. People that have Taqwa of Allah. So the solution, the way out of the world challenges is the Taqwa of Allah, fear of Allah, self-consciousness of Allah. In anywhere you find yourself, in any sector you find yourself, you will remember, you will know that Allah sees you and He knows what you are doing. And the moment you think of Allah, automatically you will refrain from doing bad things. Challenges ranges from corruption, be it what is it called, insecurity challenges, be it health challenges, name it all. Once you have fear of Allah, automatically all these problems will not surface. Be it corruption, you will not take what is not yours. You know that you will be held accountable before Allah, because all your earnings, how you got your earnings, you will explain, you'll be held accountable, because all your records, everything you are doing is being documented, is being recorded by angels. So on that fateful day, you'll be presented to read everything. This is what you did. All the wealth you are accumulating, you will tell Allah how you got the wealth. How did you cheat people to get the wealth? So if you fear Allah, you will not take what is not yours, because you know if you think you can escape it from this heart, know that you cannot escape it from the hereafter. You cannot escape it on the day of judgment. Everything will be open. Allah will tell you, how did you get this thing? You'll be asked. So people that have Taqwa of Allah, they will not engage in anything corruption. People at the aims of affair, that is in the leadership position, they will not cheat if they have Taqwa of Allah. Also, the governors, they will not involve themselves in anything corruption, bribery of any sort, of any form. They will not involve themselves. Now, when it comes to insecurity, you see, insecurity, it's an umbrella that contains so many vices. Vices like kidnapping. You see a lot of kidnapping today all over the world. Is it raping? A lot of things. Is it insurgency? Name it all. One that has a taqwa of Allah will not be involved in this. Is it armed robbery? Is it stealing? They will not involve themselves if they have fear of Allah, because when you do all this, you know that Allah is watching you. He sees you. He sees you and He knows what you are doing. When you have that taqwa of Allah, you have fearful hearts, automatically you will not involve in all those dastard hearts. You know that you will be held accountable before Allah. Not even here. Even when you are held accountable here, you will not get the escape in the hereafter. You will still be held accountable. Therefore, the solution is for us to ponder on this great verse in this chapter 8, verse 2, telling us that believers are known when Allah is mentioned. you see they have a fearful heart. Their hearts tremble. They know that everything they do, Allah knows, He sees. So the problem is taqwa. We lack taqwa. We lack that fear of Allah, self-consciousness of Allah. We lack it. The leadership in all nations, if they have a taqwa of Allah, their nations, everything their nation will work out well. And on the part of the governors, if they have fear of Allah, there will not be problem. People will live amicably. There will not be rancor. There will not be disunity. There will not be anarchy. There will not be insecurity. There will not be insurgency. There will not be corruption. Now, when all these things surface, all these corruption surface, insecurity surface, because of lack of what? Taqwa, lack of fear of Allah, lack of self-consciousness of Allah, Allah can bring a lot of different ailments to the world. Ailments unknown, strange ailments. Just this year, February, this year, the world, you can see how the world was silenced with COVID-19, coronavirus, known as coronavirus, which the world, it is not totally free from the world. The world is still suffering from it. Why is this kind of strange ailment coming? It's because of what? On the part of our leaders, they are not sincere. On the part of the governors, they are not sincere. Hardly before they worship Allah. Some of them don't worship Allah. They do a lot of atrocious deeds, killings here and there, rituals. A lot of things are going on in the world. Cheating. A lot of major sins is being perpetrated all over the world. That is why you see all these things are happening. Allah will bring that kind of image to warn the people. And if they don't desist from it, the thing will continue to ravage them. So the solution to all these ailments, the diseases, the devil in the world, corruption, insecurity, name it all, the kind of challenges. That is why I say the way out for the world challenges is a taqwa of Allah. Let us have a taqwa of Allah. It will help us. You see, if you have a taqwa, you will trust in Allah. If you have a taqwa, you will implement Allah's order and you will abstain from prohibitions of Allah. May Allah help all our nations. May Allah make our nations to imbibe a taqwa of Allah, that is fear of Allah, self-consciousness of Allah. May Allah make it easy for each and every one of us. Subhanaka Allahumma wa bihamdik, ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.